welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to see you all here and happy Thursday. I must admit my Thursday was a little bit more rough than I anticipated because I didn't really sleep well last night, and then today was a very busy day. But I still wanted to connect with all of you just because, no reason, because I decided that I wanted to chat with you guys. And funnily enough, I actually starting to feel more comfortable speaking in front of the camera, which is probably rare for me because I don't normally. I normally feel a bit of discomfort, but I feel like now I can just be myself because my goal is to share what I know with you guys and share about my day, my life, and everything in between. And I just decided, I don't know, I think when I accepted that, I was no longer trying to be someone I wasn't. Not that I was trying to be someone that I wasn't, but at the same time, I felt like I can just be myself. Which is so great. But cheers for Thursday. I have my little Pepsi here. I'll cheers with you guys. And I guess today the topic that I just wanted to bring up was the topic of people pleasing. I openly admit, guys, that I am a people pleaser. I've known this, I guess, for my whole life. Essentially, I was a people pleaser. I still am to some degrees, but I think that I've set healthier boundaries for myself. Because I realized it wasn't an all or nothing kind of thing. So my people pleasing tendencies comes to the fact where I put everybody first before myself, and that was something that is a mistake. Actually, I think that I put everybody else, what they needed, what they wanted first before everybody else, because I felt like I needed their validation, and I was also afraid of being judged when I say no and all of that. And I think that over time it does lead to burnout. It leads you to make you feel overwhelmed and all of that stuff. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way, but I don't want you guys to be ever in a position where you feel burnt out, because that's just not healthy for you physically or mentally. I would have moments where I would just cry and break down because I just felt so overwhelmed, trying to please everybody in my life, and it was just very exhausting. So I just wanted to say that, I think people pleasing comes from a fear of not being accepted by who you are and a fear of you being judged by others. And I totally get that because that's where my fear was lying. But I just wanted to say that, you can set a healthy boundary and still be liked for who you are. And I think part of it also has to do with control. I think we like to control other people's reactions. So we, change the way we say things or change the way we react to certain things. Because we are people pleasing in that aspect. But then when you think about it on a deeper level, you're losing the sense of who you are as a person when you're people pleasing. You sort of change your behavior, or you change the way you react, and you change it to fit that person. But when reality, no matter what you change, you still cannot really control how the other person is going to react. So I think that, instead of changing who you are, I think you should be yourself, and, regardless, the person will react however they want to react. And I think that, you shouldn't lose yourself in the process. And it doesn't make you less of a person if you decide to say no to something, or if you decide that, let me think about it, or whatever the response is. It doesn't always have to be yes, yes, I can do this, yes, I can do that. And it's okay to say no. And I think that was something personally that I struggled with, saying no, or voicing my own concerns, because I felt like I wasn't sure how the other person would react or take it. And I was taking that on, and I don't have to take that on, because at the end of the day I realized that I can't control the other person's reactions. And secondly, I shouldn't be controlling how someone reacts, because that's on them and that's not on me. So that was something that I felt like I wanted to share with you guys, is that you shouldn't always, people please, because it is an exhausting mentally and physically process. And I know that everyone wants to be accepted, to be seen, to be heard. And you can do all of that by being yourself, by being your true, authentic self, and, saying how you want to say. and doing the things that you want to do. And if you can't fit that commitment in, or if that doesn't align with your values and your goals, it's okay to say no. And it's okay, even if the person reacts negatively when you say no, or whatever the response is that you get from them, that has nothing to do with you, because you're staying true to yourself. You are responding in a respectful way, and however the person reacts, is their reaction, and that's not something that, if it is negative, that you have to take on. And we also, I think, people please because we're fear of not being loved, or not being seen, or people sort of like disappearing in our lives because we're not making the people around us happy. But your job is not to make everyone in your life happy, right? Your first and foremost job is to take care of yourself first. And when you yourself are emotionally happy, you are able to take care of the people that you love, right? You're able to give more love because you're able to love yourself first and put yourself first. So instead of feeling, drained and exhausted from helping everybody else, now that you've, taken care of yourself, you're able to help that friend, support that friend or family member or whoever it is that you need. And it doesn't have to be like an all or nothing thing, right? So you can have healthy boundaries, right? And also have a good relationship with somebody. It doesn't have to be like, all or nothing. So basically what I'm trying to say is that, for example, if a friend, decided to call you on an evening and you're already, feeling overwhelmed, and, you've had a long day, you want to take a bath, you want to take that time to yourself, like, it's okay to message your friend back and just say, hey, I can't really talk right now. Can we chat tomorrow? Or something like that along those lines, because sometimes it can get overwhelming, and all of that. And it's just important that you always take care of yourself first, and sometimes I think that, you don't really need external validation either. Another reason I think why I used to people please is that you're looking for validation, from others, you're looking for love from others. But I think most importantly is that you should always bring it back. Whatever you do, always should come from within and what you want to do. And stay true to yourself and true to your values. And that, that I guess the most important lesson that I've learned is that, you can't control how people react to whatever you're telling them. And you don't need to control that, because that's not on you. And that, it's important to set healthy boundaries for yourself, and it's okay to say no. It doesn't make you less of a person or anything like that at all. It actually, you are empowering yourself to be you. And I think that's something that's, truly, very good. It's a great thing. Like right now, I don't think I would have normally done this in the past, but I wanted to do it, not for anybody else, for me. And maybe people find my videos boring, I don't know. But that's on them. Whatever they think about my videos is on them. And I still want to do the things that I want to do, because, that is who I am. And, I am starting to love myself more for who I am, be proud of myself for who I am, and, voice what I want to say. And there's always going to be people out there who may agree with me or disagree with me, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to take that to heart either. But first and foremost, for people pleasers, I think, some of my tips is, to set healthy boundaries for yourself, right? What are those boundaries look like for you, and how do you achieve self-care by setting those healthy boundaries for yourself? And just because you set a healthy boundary for yourself, others may take a while to adjust to this boundary that you set, but doesn't mean it's wrong or it's bad. And secondly, however is people's reactions, you can never control that. No matter how much you try to control it, you cannot control it, and that is okay. So if you can't control it, then why not just be yourself? So that is my second tip. Anyways, I'm going off on a rant here. Not a rant, but like just, voicing what I'm thinking. And I just want to say that I hope that you guys are all doing well. You're hoping that you all are staying true to who you are, and that you continue to explore and enjoy all the things that you love and want to do in life. And I just wish you guys all the best. It's funny because like it's really nice actually. I really much enjoy talking to you guys on the screen, but at the same time I can't actually physically see you guys, which is a little bit strange for me. And now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to like meet the people who follow me if I don't know you, but I think some of you guys are my friends, so that's cool too. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to wish you guys, hope that you guys are all doing well. I know it's been tough times through the pandemic, but I'm sending you all my love. And cheers to you guys. Cheers for almost making it to Friday. Ooh, Pepsi. And stay well, stay safe. I will see you guys all soon. And don't forget to subscribe or send me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Have a great night. Bye.